Hello and welcome to the Crimson Collection channel. My name is the Crimson Collector, also known as Harvey, and today of course we're looking at the first trailer for Ninjago Crystalize. And I've been looking forward to watching this, and I've seen the sets and they look phenomenal. Truly look fantastic, and I cannot wait to see all these new minifigures and all that, so here we go. Go back. Oh, there he looks good. And it's cool. Okay. Near. Now that was quite a lot to take in, and really you didn't need to express it with words or anything, but just the action and the anticipation of the music and just, like I said, the action. But there's quite a lot to see, and of course the sets do of course spoil what's coming up in the season by of course the minifigures, what have been released, tell you who's coming back. But still I want to see this trailer. And of course, like this scene that the judge arresting the ninja is like a callback to Skybound, like when they were arrested before. Well, of course, that's a deleted timeline now. But it's like a callback to that as us as fans. And Zane's actually got Silver Hand. Like all the minifigures from the set of Krypton, they had a black hand. And you never see Zane's Silver Hand's one bit. But yeah, they look miserable. Don't be in their shoes. But you see Ultraviolet's back, and Pipe 4G Chumsworth is returned. And I like he's not like the legacy design version, I like him as this version. I just wish that the parts what were golds were still on the scale still. But just to say, there's one thing about the legacy series is that I don't like the minifigures of the Serpentine designs, and I really do not like the skeletons. They just ruin them. I liked them before, what they were, and I'm quite a bit annoyed that they don't use the skeleton bootlegs. Like they used for the Nexo Knights and before with the skeleton. But why now go to traditional skeleton legs? And why keep using this type of armour? I must say I am quite negative at this point. You hear me waffling on about what I don't like. But look, I like seeing this guy, one of another Serpentine in prison, who's a Hypno-Fry. And like seeing them together and all that. These three villains and Kilo as well in the background. It's like you feel the elements of Day of the Departed coming back and all that, and you're thinking massive team, and it's like what this season's all about, villains coming back to have revenge. But yeah, it's always fun to see a food fight going on. Now I'm quite curious, who is that? And I think that's definitely Hirumi. It's quite unique. Why I think it's Hirumi is because the Sons of Garmin, of course, they used masks and designs like that. But remember, it could be Mr. F, who's actually Mr. Venstone now. Venstone, that's with a F. But I could be wrong. But I do have a feeling this might be Hirumi, or but remember, it could be someone else. But it looks cool, whatever the mystery is of this person. Now, of course, you see Rowan's back in it. See him having a food fight and all that. I'm just curious, why is he not in in uniform like for all the other inmates have? Really, his suit could have all kinds of hidden gadgets and all that to get out. But like here, this is cool to see. All the golden weapons returned back. Last time we saw them was in the March of the Only, the last episode, and went back to the gems, and the glowness to them faded away. And of course the nunchucks of lightning, they lost their spark between each other, because usually when they are together they always have that electric current going through them. But like for now, their purpose was served to bring peace and protection to the Ninjago by defeating the enemy. But yeah, you see Asphyra, why? So she's in the base, Sensei Blue's there, of course, not fighting her, but keeping her eye on her. And of course she's intrigued by these weapons, because of course she will know what they are, as all other Circle Team will know. But I bet she's the one who, of course, in the series will actually be the one of someone else, but gets the golden weapons and gives them to the Overlord, who's actually returning back. And it's about time, because of course it's been mentions of the Overlord and all that in fan theories. But like, he's always going to be a menace to return. Like the Emperor Palpatine will come back no matter what, like in Star Wars, even though I didn't like that idea. But this looks cool, seeing a new Samurai X mech. It might be near, it might be not, but it does give it away with big X on its chest. But it seems to see blue, light blue and all that, and the black. That looks very cool to see, and I've seen that as a set, but look at how it looks cool. And actually, you see this time, some new designs to Skylar. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, the arms got like printing on this time, because last time they were just shining gun grey arms, and now you actually see them with the pattern on the chest here, like continues going up down the sides. I don't remember her having spear tips on her leg as well. Yeah, see, she's using eyes. But these look so cool. I wish they were made into Lego sets. These monster truck police cars. And this must be, of course, this is a detective or the new police commissioner or something. But he looks like a cool badass, literally, in this. And pardon my French, we don't like the same badass. I mean that again. Sorry. See, of course, you see Dareth, the ninja, all in there after this prison break. And there's good old Twitchy. You see a bit of Lloyd's new design of his costume, and of course Kai and Zane. And now that's quite a cool printing, and he's actually got arm printing. Looks like maybe like chainmail design on the arm. But yeah, his costume looks fantastic. So Twitchy's, of course, we've come for him to help him, and also he's in the desert, so they could find him easy and all that to ask for help. Now this car, Cole's new car, looks fantastic. But of course what's different between the Lego set and that is that you see here it's not like orange or goldish, might get repainted, you don't know. But it doesn't have that third horn, what looks a bit like a Triceratops design idea. But I like the whole idea if it goes in camouflage design. It looks quite cool. You see here all the ninjas in different uniforms, trying to not be detected as the ninja. And it's almost like a callback to when the ninja first started in the first Ninjago movie, or animated movie when it first began. With all this kind of thing and all that. And of course, with Asphyra breaking her out as well as Criterion, the question is, why are they letting her out? Just because something that she knows in that, and here's her staff, but without the skull, the Forbidden Spinjitzu, and the familiar trident. But you see, all these other ninja in the background. I've heard rumours that Skylar was going to be either good guy or bad guy in this season, or just a new type of ninja, but who knows. But yeah, all these new ninja and that, someone's got like face print marks on the side, like to go all stealth like a more ninja and all that. But yeah, I'm curious to see are these the new Ninja who are going to replace these for other new Ninjago series? Oh yeah, here's Kai, of course, jumping and escaping from the prison, of course. Miss Medina, it's not Miss Medina, Miss Demeanor has returned, of course. Looks the same, no difference to the design and that. Just doing the Iron Man move. Where was it? Oh, there. You see here we've got another ninja. It's a pink ninja this time, and carrying some kind of hammer. These must be like a new special force ninja type group, what, well funded and that. It's a bit like the idea from Nexus Knights, where they actually had I forgot what they were, but they're all like cool rockstar band kind of style of the Nexus Knights. Like they had funding and had cool gadgets and all more stuff and that, but they wanted to be rock band and all that. But like they've got like well funded with new weaponry and tools and that. Now this, they're using the mechanics, of course, truck and all that, to escape and use it to move around the city with its abilities and that. But the question is, why are the ninja working at the beginning of the series with the bad guys? But then the bad guys, of course, will betray them, of course, for their own agendas. But it seems the ninja need them to do something, and you never know. The mechanic might actually help a sphere steal the golden weapons, or he's the one who steals them. You never know. But you actually see in this image, you actually see not the red jacket going down the side of him. So in train tunnels, of course. I forgot his name, but I know he's the Skull Sorcerer. Vangelis, that's it. Making deal with some kind. This must become. I know in the Lego set there's a spider bot. This might be the spider bot, in fact, projecting an image or a transmission from the Overlord to him, making a deal to get his revenge and take back Shintaro and continue operations to build his army. And of course, the Overlord has known about other realms and that, I think, so he will probably try to conquer them. Pigeon Peak. No, Fugitive. Pigeon Peak's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this scene must be when Mechanic betrays them in his workshop. What's his defense mechanisms? Oh yes, this is. Is it Akita? No, but then though she has red stripes in her eyes by her side. It might be another woman ninja, might be someone new or someone we've actually encountered in the past, just returning. I like that scene where he's just like, oh, he's like a cartoon. Here I go, get me in. Oh, this is cute. Again. Now the question is, why are these two fighting? Why are they fighting? Unless they're using their abilities to do something. But I'm curious, what of these here? They look like jugs of water. Ah, unless we're doing some kind of spell to help Nia become human again, possibly. That might be how she might return human. But yeah, just to say, this is a cool scene, and I feel sorry for the person who's in her mouth right now, thinking what the heck's going on. But I think, who was in that? Oh, no, I thought it was Comic Doomsday. But this is going to be one heck of a series, it truly is. And yeah, can't wait to see it. And just to say, I've been collecting Ninjago since it first came out, but not got many of the collections of. I've got only a few complete sets of the seasons they've released, so I've only got quite a few still to go. But good thing for eBay. But yeah, this has always been a childhood favourite of me, my brothers, even my little sister. We've loved Ninjago for years and that, and hearing that it's going to be the end of it, or maybe rebooted or something. But like Misako says, There's never an end but a new beginning. But yeah, cannot wait for the complete series to come out. I just hope they last longer the episodes do than a few minutes how I watch it and all that. But I'm looking forward, and I want to see. Of course, I've seen the minifigure for Garmadon. Still think that he should be in 4 arms, not 2. But seeing the overall return that he actually comes as a minifigure with 4 arms and then 2, you never know. Garmadon might be possessed again by the Overlord. But the Ventstone and the Dark Energy, he might be in fact combining Ventstone, the Overlord, with Dark Matter to create this new crystallized element and all that, with all this dangerous things of what are coming. But he in fact had the Forbidden Ninjitsu scroll to in fact make this possible. But I'm very curious if he really is back from the dead, or if she never died and just been injured. And I'm curious if Mr. Vengestone is actually Mr. E, or some new version of him. But when I saw Mr. E die, I thought that was upsetting, because it was like another ninjoid who you actually got attached to, like saying when he died and all that, but they came back. But this series is going to have so much anticipation and so much imagination and plots and twists, I bet, and going to leave this jaw dropping a bit. But I might start buying these sets immediately. Well, I hope you all enjoy this trailer for Ninjago reaction. Sorry, I got my words mixed up then. But yeah, I'm so hyped up, I'm mixing my own words up. But yeah, I would truly appreciate if you like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I would truly appreciate it, and I'd love to hear all your theories on that and what you thought of these videos and other videos I've been making. And hope you do well, and take care. Have a good day.